Yeah. The audio wasn't on, so I would do these checks.
Oh,
So we're good. All right, friend, let's do it. Let's talk about this week in Geckos. What did you do this week? Did you get any new Geckos? Because I know that one's on its way.
there we go. Okay, so I had to mute that. All right, so I'm good. I should be good.
Yay, good. So, do you want to talk about any fun happenings this week?
Only really big fun thing that's really happening besides work is a new breeder is coming in, so that's really cool.
Ooh,
For my empty back project. So I'm gonna be happy with that. She's like not a full empty back, but it's just a project I'm wanting to work with. She's a full quad, so I can at least work with a quad stripe, so that's really nice.
Love that.
Yes. So I've got a really pretty boy, so I'm able to pair him finally to someone, to a gecko, and be able to replace one of my girls that didn't make season. So I'm really happy about that.
When you say didn't make season, what do you mean by that?
41 grams she only hit. I was hoping she was going to hit at like 45, 46 grams, but she never could.
All the way to the other side of the beam.
Well, that's good. That's very ethical of you. Good. That's exciting.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see the babies that come from that project. That'll be fun.
Yeah, we're loaded with babies right now, at least with eggs. A lot of the eggs we're waiting to get hatched. We've had quite a few hatchlings already this year.
Nice.
A lot of which we're still waiting on for this year's pairing. So I'm really excited to see, what everyone's going to end up producing and everything. So that's going to be really nice.
Yay, I'm excited too. Maybe another baby from you will be in my future.
Yes. I'm excited. There's a lot of really nice pairings this year.
Good.
A really nice white wall, high white male. He's paired to a really pretty orangey tiger, high orange. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to produce. If they're going to produce, my goal is white wall, high orange tigers. That's my goal.
Wow, that'll be cool to see.
So, yeah, I'm really excited. A lot of them be kept back for holdbacks, so I'm really interested.
Yay! I'm excited to see what that looks like. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be a nice year. It's gonna be probably one of our best years yet.
Yay! Good. Well, I can't wait to see what you produce.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Love it. That's fun. I'm rehousing everybody, so I have my check from coaching the forensics team this year coming in next week, and most of that's going to go to a whole new wall of custom enclosures.
Right.
I'm tired. You and I talked a lot last week about like bins and whatever, and I'm like, no, we're just going to go. All my geckos are in my bedroom because I live in a small apartment, so we're just going to have a wall that's just geckos.
Awesome. That's really sweet.
Yeah. It'll be, so I have 11, which is like, I know, small, like compared to you, it's not that many. But I'm going to have 18 by 24s. And then I'm going to have a whole row of 12 by 12 by 18s. And then I'm also going to put a rack next to it for babies. Because I decided on my projects that I'm going to do. So I looked at my lily white female, that's really white. I don't like her crest structure enough to breed her. So I think I'm going to pair her with my tricolor boy.
Quick FYI, the Twitch is not showing live.
Is it not?
No.
1 second here. YouTube is live though?
Yeah, YouTube's showing live.
One sec.
Like it was, but I think it quit as soon as YouTube went live.
There's a workaround. Honestly, I don't even like Twitch.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kind of fine if we're
frustrating.
just on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, Twitch is just an uphill battle, as Miley Cyrus would say.
Right. It really has been.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. Or, sorry, family friendly.
Oh, I should probably post in the group chat that we're live.
Yeah, I mean, the group is taking off.
Dude, it's been nuts.
Yeah. I didn't talk to you about it, but I'm sure that you would not mind.
Yeah.
I made Cameron a mod.
Oh, yeah. I would like that. Cameron's really nice. He actually almost bought a gecko for me, too.
Oh, nice.
We were talking about it. Yeah.
I saw a post. I caught it 20 minutes late. It was for reptiles who were homing, and I was like,
oh, no.
Not here.
Not here.
Not in this group. I'm like, I felt so stupid. I let it go. You know what, Carolyn? Are you fine if we just go through YouTube tonight? Are you cool with that?
That's fine.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Let's just do that because we're having a lot of problems. So
yeah,
Twitch
can go to heck.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to drop that in the group message?
Yep, I am right now.
And then I think from here on out we just do YouTube.
That's fine.
Love it. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna adjust the my posts.
Perfect.
In case anyone that was doing it.
Yeah, we didn't have anybody come through on Twitch.
Okay.
And then my other mission tonight is to get the last 2 episodes up on YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yep.
And you've got access to mine, so whatever you want to do. I trust you.
That's your first mistake. Just kidding.
Oh, come on.
It's all been a long game to get into the YouTube. All those geckos.
All those 3 subscribers.
I've made it, Mom.
Oh, good. All right, where else did I post? I didn't like... Oh, God. This is going to take a hot minute.
It's okay. I think we do our prep calls on Thursday from now on.
Huh?
I think we should do our prep calls on Thursday from now on.
I think so.
Just to make sure everything we want is there.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Fierce.
Edit post. Save. Okay, I think the last place was our page.
Yay.
Which, edit. Save. It is up on YouTube. YouTube. There we go.
YouTube.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I wonder if I can just share this. Share. Copy. We are live. There we go. Good enough for who it's for. All right,
Perfect. Cool. Yay, here we are. So I'll jump back in. I don't think her crust structure is good enough. It's fine, but it's not like big and floppy like I would want.
Right.
So I think I might just do like a pet only clutch with my big tricolor male because he's so perfect. And then I'll have my tricolor male and my girl Electra. I got her last week and she is so cool. She's big. She's got a beautiful head. But she's at 37 grams now. I got her when she was 35, and so she loves crickets. So we are feeding lots of Pangea and lots of crickets. And I felt so bad. Genesis, my lily white girl, she just didn't like the enclosure she was in. She would only hang to the walls and not like get into the plants and anything. Mm-hmm. So I moved her to a new enclosure, and I put Pangea pure watermelon in there last night. Ate the whole thing. So that was very gratifying to see.
Yeah.
She was hungry, and I was like, okay. But yeah, that's what I've got going on. Nobody knew because I want to house them all, and then we'll expand a little bit.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just besides my one new one coming in, they're now coming in Tuesday, I think. Is when we're supposedly there's some storms in Memphis, so that's why we were kind of holding off. She was supposed to come in this week, but the storms and everything, we pushed it back. We didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
So now they're supposed to be coming in, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday, just depending on what the weather looks like. That'll be my quad coming in, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, in a couple weeks, Sable will be coming in. So I'm really excited. So excited. So that should be hopefully coming in a couple weeks. So
that's awesome.
It'll be getting imported from Korea. It'll be getting sent to my friend. My friend will check it out, make sure it's all okay, and then he'll overnight it to my hub. So that'd be really nice.
I love it. That's so exciting. Yeah. Sables are really cool. They're really cool in person. I have one, and she's awesome, and she's getting big. I got her when she was 4 grams. Now she's like 10. So
yeah, that's what mine's going to be like. It's probably about 4 grams when getting shipped. They just right about 3 right now, and we still have a couple weeks, so hopefully she hits 4 grams. He or she, whatever. So yeah, really, really excited. It's a huge, big thing for us because it's kind of like a newer morph, and I just want to push the gene and see what's going to happen, and just kind of play with it a little bit, just like how everyone else is with Sables right now. So
yeah, for sure.
Not chasing the money, just chasing genetics and the foundation of the genetics. That's all we're going for. So
yeah, that's super exciting. Like I can't wait until 2 years from now when I can start breeding this one. That'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you
catching I'm really excited.
Are you catching any of Steve Early's work with the Sables and Caps?
Oh, I've been following him for years. Yeah, I've been working closely with him in group chats and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm new to all this, so like I'm still kind of learning about everything.
Sure.
But my God, the geckos he posts are just mind blowing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's really a strong foot in the U.S. for things getting pushed out with genetics and just being a foundation of just new things coming out.
Yeah,
which is really nice. He's able to prove out a lot of things and prove out science on a lot of it, so that's really nice.
Yeah, it's amazing to watch, like, and just to see. I mean, I have no words. Like the Sables he's been posting this week, I'm just like, they look so amazing. They look so cool.
Definitely.
I would love to get a Sable from Gecko Haven, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because that's where Rialto was, but he's dead, right?
No, I thought he was still going. I might be wrong, but
well, that's good. I would love to get one from the source. Like mine's from Korea too,
right?
And I drove 5 hours each way to go get that little Sable.
Oh my gosh!
And I had a smile on my face the whole time.
Yeah. Hey, that's good. I just got lucky because I have a group of friends that are also doing imports from Korea, so we were able to split the Korean shipping. So I got lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, it's $400 for a single gecko, and then just goes up the more geckos that you get. I think it's in multiples of 5, I believe. But so yeah, I think we're all together. We're getting, I think 7 geckos shipped in.
Nice.
So we were able to split the costs.
Very exciting. I can't wait till they get there.
Yes, I have a lot of anxiety about it. I'm just like, I hope it makes it. It has live arrival and morph guarantee. So it has
you'll be fine. You got it from
guarantees. So
Fetal, right?
I'm good. It's just oh my gosh, I hope it makes it,
No, it's a lot of money. Like I always get nervous. Like I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but like when I got my Lily White shipped in, the packaging was super nice. It was in one of those live reptile boxes, and I'm in a big city, so it's easy to go to a FedEx hub and get the bird, I almost said, and get the gecko. But I can only imagine, like, I had the privilege of seeing your town last week. It was dark. It was real dark. Dark. So do you get it shipped to your house or to a FedEx hub?
Oh, always FedEx hub. Our shipping to our house is always all times of the day.
Yeah.
So I always push immediately for hub, especially too where like our porches, it's right in the sun. Same thing with the garages, but it's right in the sun, so I don't want to push anything. And so yeah, we just do FedEx hub in Aurora.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah. So we go all the way out there. Dustin actually works in Aurora,
Nice.
so he's actually able to just go there after work and pick it up.
I grew up out there, so when I was driving through my hometown, I was like, oh, okay, it's not too far from where I lived. That's exciting, though. I can't wait until you get it.
Yeah, I'm really excited, nervous. There's a lot of words that I have for it.
Is this your first Korean gecko?
Actual Korean shipped, yes. I haven't done one before because I always just like, I don't want to pay the money, and then I got some friends that do it frequently, so I'm like, screw it, I'll just go with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I jumped on my Sable, because I was like, it's from Jump Time. Like, I have the lineage, I have the email from Kim, and I said to myself, you know what? Like, I only paid okay, I'll tell you, I paid $1,000 for my Sable baby, which is like nothing.
That's not bad, yeah.
No, and she's really like, she's got the big pillows on top, blank dorsals, like she has the pins up on the head, and then down the body, like she is like as Sable as they come. So I was like, I don't give a fart. I'll drive 10 hours to get this gecko, and it was fun. It was a fun little drive. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that's nice. So you said, where was it at?
Huh?
Where'd you have to go to it?
Oh gosh, Central Illinois. I don't remember the.
Oh, okay.
Small
okay.
town.
All right.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Yeah. No. This one, I'll be honest. Because you can find Korean geckos online. The price I only paid was $400 or $500 shipped.
Not bad.
So, no, not at all. So for what it was, with getting the shipping costs basically for nothing, so it wasn't bad.
Not bad.
I'm like, you know what? It's a good deal. The genetics are out there. I have the lineage. It's a Korean breeder.
Done.
I have everything. Morph guarantee, live arrival guarantee. I don't care. This is a good deal. I'm gonna take it up. And it's a high white Sable too.
Oh,
like
fun.
As a baby at 4 grams, it is already high white. So I'm like, screw it, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get some good genes up in Illinois.
Right.
That's great.
It's very exciting. I'm really, really excited.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah,
well, I love
it's gonna be nice.
So today you want to talk about UVB and the
absolutely.
UV benefits. So I'd love to hear like how you do lighting in your establishment. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
to see.
my all of this wall here and everything.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Looks amazing.
So yeah, I'll go a little bit in detail. UVB and general lighting of what we do. We do grow lights obviously for live plants, and then UVB obviously for reptiles. So we use 2 different lights. We used to use heat lamps, just DP projectors, but our house is just now a perfect temperature where we don't have to use that anymore. So UVB, we use the Acadia, whatever, 7% UVB. Other people use 2.3%, just in case if they have like a lower point where they're going to be on the cage at where the reptile will. We just use 7%. Honestly, our bulbs are a little expired. I think it's been right about a year since we've done the bulbs last, so they're due anyways. They say to replace them every 6 to 12 months anyways, so we're going to end up going either the 2.3 or the 7%.
Nice.
There is also a 5% out there. I believe it's the Reptisun. That one out there. That's actually what we use for leopard geckos, just because it's a little bit brighter. These ones here are a little bit calmer. It's not as stunning bright as the Reptisun is. And then as for the grow lights, there's all sorts of grow lights out there. We use a minimum of 5,000, I believe it's kelvins per unit. That way, just so the pothos and everything can grow. The bromeliads and everything, they require a minimum of 5,000 to 6,000 is a general range for houseplants. So that's what we use. We use big linear tube lights. You can actually see a big tube light.
Oh yeah.
Running this way. There we go. So that's what we use for. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We have more. So we use those, and then everyone's got UVB and everything, with the exception, obviously, for the tubs. The tubs we just supplement with D3. We do rotations with that, and we still do calcium, every time we feed.
Makes a lot of sense. That's great. Yeah, I don't...
Yeah.
my lights leave a lot to be desired right now. I'm excited to get my custom units because they all have LED in them. And then I'm not going to do bioactives, even though I just built 5 bioactive enclosures, just because I don't want to anymore. But I'm going to have my 5. I have a plan for the bioactive enclosures. That's where the babies are going to go because they're 12 by 12 by 18. They're so nice. They're really cool. So like when I'm going to use them for my grow outs. So like after we graduate from the shoebox, we'll go into the 12 by 12 by 18. And yeah, I'm excited about that.
Okay. Yeah.
How do you adhere the LED, or it's not LED, the grow lights? Do you just like zip tie them up?
Yeah, it's LED. So we just use zip ties. It's a wire rack, so just on either end, we just got like a little zip tie and zip tied it up and clipped it. Yeah, and then like even for this one actually has a tank stand, which is like it clips on, so that's actually kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
That actually came with tank, and it works out great because, as you can see, all the plants in here are growing beautifully. That's all live plants. So, and that's for the Zarayounga dart frogs, and they love it. I mean, the plants are growing, and they keep overtaking the tank, which is fine. So
yeah, let it grow.
Yeah, right. And I keep feeling I'm gonna be able to snip them off soon, which is really nice.
That's great. Do you ever use have you ever, I can talk today. What are your thoughts on the Jungle Dawn lights?
Yeah, I actually use that too. I use all sorts of stuff. So in this huge tank over here, that's actually with the Jungle Dawn up top. So you can kind of see that right there. I've been experimenting with the Jungle Dawn. I actually really like it. It's not bad at all. I've got positive reviews on it, especially because my bromeliads, when I plant my bromeliads inside the tank, I actually get a piece of spiderwood, sphagnum moss, wrap the sphagnum moss around the base, make it kind of like a arid plant in the sense, arid, tropical, whatever.
Sure.
The roots are actually growing out of a sphagnum moss, and it's only been a few months. So it's been really nice. I've got positive reviews. Like I am able to harvest at least 7 bromeliads in that tank. So yeah,
7 bromeliads?
I got positive reviews. Yeah.
See, I feel, do you have it like how much higher above the tank is it? Is it right on top?
Yeah, it's just sitting right on top. So that's 18, 18, 24.
Yeah.
And I just got it right up top.
See, I burned my bromelia that I have in my 18 by 24.
See, these ones also have bromeliads in them, and the grow light's all the way up top. And I've got a good, 6-7 inches in between the top of the tank versus where the actual light sits.
Mm-hmm.
Bromeliads, in my opinion, from my experience, have gone through like a dying phase, and then they actually start to flourish. For whatever reason, all these that I just put in for my bromeliads, like the flower dies. As soon as it blooms, it starts to die.
Yeah.
So that's the problem that I have. But the actual base of the plant continues to grow as long as you're not like soaking it in water. That's what my experience has been. Like even this one right here, it's hit and miss with all the ones that I've been having. This plant is growing great, but this plant isn't. You have to have the same environment, same everything. So it's really hit or miss on the bromeliads.
That's good to know. Yeah, I love bromeliads for the bioactives. Like my bioactive, I don't want them to be too packed because in my one that I had Genesis in, I had a big snake plant in the middle, like a big snake plant.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of vertical space. So I think she was thrown off by it and didn't know she could go on it. And so she would never like go past it. So I'm kind of like...
Yeah, because I had a snake plant in this tank here, died. I don't do good with snake plants. My snake plants just keep dying. And I know it's probably just be me and my, plantology, whatever you want to call it. My snake plants do not do well.
No, I understand. My snake plants do way too well. Like this snake plant is thriving. I tried to pick it up yesterday. It has roots going out in the entire tank.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it's only been in there for like a month. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna let you do your thing.
That's the opposite with my pothos. My pothos are the ones going nuts in all of my tanks. I've also got ferns in the big tank over there.
Ooh.
Huge already. It's only been a few months. So I'm really excited. I have a rabbit's foot fern in there. As weird as it sounds, it's a beautiful little fern. It's called rabbit's foot because it shoots off these roots above the soil that look like rabbit's foot, but then it grows this beautiful, lush fern over them. It's the weirdest plant I've ever seen, but I love it.
That's cool. I want one.
Yeah. It's been going good, surprisingly. It's my first time trying rabbit's foot fern, and it's actually been going really well.
That's great. Yeah, I have pothos.
At least in a high humidity tank as well. That's from the Dark Frogs, so they take a very high humidity.
Gotcha. Yeah, I changed my routine a little bit. My room's a little drier than I want it to be. So I don't do the 3-day schedule anymore. I'm much more comfortable doing like spray because it dries out by the afternoon.
Right.
So like I'll spray it down in the morning and then at night I'll do a spray and everybody gets fresh food every other day. I just feel better doing it that way.
Sure.
I felt like on the 3-day schedule, I was like, they weren't, I don't know. I just felt bad.
Yeah. Whichever works for you. I mean, this is what works for us and everyone's doing good. So whatever works for every breeder. Every breeder is different. So
I'm not a breeder yet. I will be.
Oh.
Soon.
A hobbyist breeder, whatever.
Yeah. I will be soon.
Yeah.
Once everybody can get fat.
Right. I'm excited, and I'm more than welcome to work with you the whole time. So that's gonna be really, really nice.
You're too nice. I love it. So bromeliads, pothos, rabbit's foot fern. I had a bird's nest fern in there for a minute.
I've had the best luck with pothos, whatever. I've had the best luck with that.
Me too, girl. They're the best, right?
Yes, they are so easy because like as soon as one of the leaves start to die for whatever reason, overwatering, whatever it is, you just pluck it. And it just comes off really nice and easy, really simple, and you just throw it away. It just basically falls off. Or you can turn it leaf litter, whatever you want to do. I throw it away because it looks gross. And then and then you have all these new leaves that are growing, because I have pothos and all these, I have bromeliads and pothos, that are growing, and I get to, watch them grow. And what's even cool is that if you notice a leaf like struggling, you can help it. Like, it's the weirdest thing.
How do you help it?
I love it. So like sometimes like they'll get tangled up when they're like trying to like branch off of its other leaf, and if it gets tangled, you just like rub it and it just pops out.
That's fun.
That's the coolest thing.
I have a pothos story for you. So I bought this enclosure at an RBC. It's beautiful. It's my favorite enclosure I own, and it's a 12 by 12 by 18. It was really cool. But it had this pothos in the back that was dying, but because the way that it's positioned in the back is it's like the root ball was in this little basin. So I thought that it was root rot. I thought it was overwatered. But when I pulled it out, it was super dry. So I took this limp, dying pothos, and I took the roots and I put it in a glass of water. The next day, it was so plump and huge. It was so cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I let it...
I love that.
Yeah, I let it sit in there for about 4 days, and I would refill the water because it would use the water all the time.
Right.
And now I put it in my his name is Big Guy, and Big Guy's tank. Big Guy has the coolest tank that I have. Like, it's the first bioactive that I made myself. And it's just like a whole floor of pothos, a big ass bromeliad in the back. And then I know they're kind of divisive, but I like Geckopia, that company. I like their flex bridges.
Okay, yeah.
So I know, again, they're kind of divisive.
Definitely.
But it's got a big... I like how the tank looks. And then it's so cute. Last weekend I went and I bought a bunch of bromeliads and a bunch of, like... What else did I get? A couple snake plants and a pothos. And Henry was like, I want to put one in my room. But I'm going to steal the big bromeliad back and replant it because the one in there is dying. So I think it just needs some more water. But yeah, that's my pothos story.
Yeah, definitely. I've been experimenting with pothos like cuttings.
Ooh.
I think it's the coolest thing ever because you get to actually watch it grow and everything. I had a few actually in my dart frog grow terrariums because I'm having a ton of dart frogs here coming soon. I already have I think like 10 sprouted legs, so I have to be like very careful, like watch them every day.
Sure.
Because the rule of thumb with tadpoles is once they get the third or fourth leg, you have to angle it, give them air, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, so I have all these growth tanks like ready for the dart frogs when they hatch. And I have these little pothos in there that are just like flourishing in the tank. They keep a grow light on them. And it's just like, yes, keep growing. It's all the little cuttings and everything. And then I even experimented with putting a cutting in a water bottle and actually watching the roots grow. You know, it's cool. Really cool. Like a lot of people do that. And I never did it. And I was just like, oh, this is actually really cool.
It's super fun. It's super cool. Yeah, I love the part of this hobby with the plants. Like, that's really fun.
Yes. Absolutely. I've got a few good friends. One's actually from Illinois as well. Strictly Bio is their name. Jake Stritten. I can't pronounce his last name. Jake. Jake from Strictly Bio. Really nice guy. Does a ton of plants. And it's just like I keep watching his photos and I'm like, really nice, just all around plants. And I'm just like, I need to get one from him. I'm actually putting my logo on his trailer, so I'm really excited.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've got all these car stickers that I've had for a while because when I had my logo made, I had ordered car stickers, you know, for my family, friends, whatever.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple left, and I'm like, can I give you one? You just got your trailer. He's like, yeah, just send it just send it in the mail. I'm like, okay.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah,
Very
definitely.
fun.
So if you see a random trailer with my logo, you know who it is.
Yeah, no, that's great. I can't wait to see it. What does he vend at certain shows or?
A lot of Bloomington shows down south he'll do, and like central Illinois he'll do. He doesn't really go up to northern Illinois too often. I know he was trying to get in a couple of other shows, like NARBC, Schaumburg. He might be at Schaumburg. I know I hopefully will be. I've been trying to get in contact with my table split vendor people, whatever, and they got back to me. So we'll see. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But hopefully my friend will be at Schaumburg. We'll see. I'd like to actually meet him in person. We've talked online a ton of times. So
that's awesome. Yay! I have to look him up. I'm always looking for a place to buy new plants. Like I have this awesome greenhouse by me called Gethsemane in Chicago. I may have really nice plants, but you know, always good to support local and small.
Yeah, definitely. Stuff. That's what I like to do. Like in a crunch, I'll go to Home Depot and get plants there and then just rinse them off really well. Like that's what I did because I was in a crunch for these guys because I was getting a bunch of frogs all at once. I just went to, I think it was either Home Depot or Walmart and got a big thing of pothos. And I just took it to my backyard, basically just made it bare root, and I split the roots in 4 so that way I could put in 4 tanks. And perfect. It worked well in a crunch. You know, you just have to make sure you rinse it really well because you know, pesticides are a thing.
Yeah, very true. Very cool. So many fun things. I always love hearing like how your mind works in this hobby because
definitely.
I felt like very overwhelmed sometimes, but then like you talk me through it and I'm like, okay, it's not the end of the world. Everything's gonna be okay. Exciting.
Right. Exactly. Like there's always alternatives, especially when you're in a crunch.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in a crunch a lot of times, whether it be time crunch or things are coming in suddenly, rehoming problems, people coming to me, you know, all sorts of stuff, drop-offs. I've had a couple rescues given to me. Just like, I'm coming over, I need to get this rid of. You know, I've had that happen before. Or people have messaged me and just be like, hey.
Oh, I lost you, Caroline.
Oh, am I back?
You're back. Hey, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
My
Wi-Fi is going wonkers right now. I have no idea why.
No worries at all. I have to be out. Oh my gosh, I'm moving the thing around. Out by 8:30, so that's my mission tonight.
Yeah,
and walking
definitely.
home safely with my computer under my arm. Not looking forward to that, but that'll be okay. Well, great.
Am I cutting out really bad? Hang on. I wonder if I can reconnect. I keep like cutting out. Hang on. Let me see if I can connect over to my.
No worries. Hey, we'll take a break and we'll get that figured out.
It keeps telling me that I'm going all over.